The Giants rookies report today, and since there's nothing really to report training camp-wise, let's have some fun and talk rookies with New York Post NFL reporter Ryan Dunleavy. We're back, baby. We're back, Ryan. Football season is upon us, man. Thanks for hopping on with us, man. It feels like yesterday for me in 2007 when I was reporting to Giants rookie camp or Giants training camp in Albany. There's a throwback for the past for those guys. So how you feeling, man? You all geared up for the season?
Yeah, this is the best time of year because anything is possible, right? Every player is going to have a breakout year. Everybody's in the best shape of their life. It's the best time of the year.
All right, so let's get some of Dunleavy's, I guess, early preseason awards for some of these guys. We'll start with who's facing the most pressure to perform and put up big numbers this season.
You're talking about just the rookies here, right?
Yep, just rookies.
Malik Nabers for sure. I mean, he hasn't even had a real padded practice yet, and he's being compared to Odell Beckham Jr. He's being compared as a savior for Saquon Barkley leaving. It's definitely Malik Nabers. He's got, I think 900 yards would be the barometer for, like, that's the second best season a Giants rookie receiver has had. So, like, that's the bare minimum he's going to be expected to do. And one of the things they love about him is he plays every week. And the Giants have had a lot of injury problems, so he should be out there every week and be a difference maker early in games every week.
Look, if he goes 900 plus, he can throw all the money in the club he wants. That's what this Giants offense has been needing and lacking for quite some time now. Next up, best chance to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie.
I'm going to go right back to that well, Brandon. It's Malik Nabers. I mean, receiver's a loaded position in the NFL, but it's also a position rookies can come in and have immediate success. We've seen it, Jamar Chase, Waddle, Justin Jefferson, these high first-round draft picks who are game-changing weapons. They can do it. And look, people are down on Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones has never had a weapon like Malik Nabers. He could help Jones as much as Jones could help Nabers. So if you're telling me one of the Giants rookies makes a Pro Bowl, I'm going to tell you it's a guy who scouts thought was maybe the third best prospect in the whole draft class.
And the young boy's ready to get to work. You saw the video, that viral video of him coming off that plane and having his luggage with him to go out, run routes, get better. So we can joke all we want about the videos, but at the same time, this kid's ready to work. And again, that's the explosion. That's the explosion that this Giants offense is going to need. So who's going to get the Ahmad Bradshaw Award? I guess the late round pick that's going to outplay expectations.
How about Tyrone Tracy, the fifth-round pick? He'll be the kick returner, I think, when all is said and done, and he'll be in the backup running back rotation. He's a guy who was a receiver mostly at Purdue, transformed into a running back last year at 1,000 yards. He could be a pass catcher on third downs out of the backfield, give the Giants an element they really haven't had in their offense for a while as a change of pace kind of back. I think Tyrone Tracy is a guy with manageable expectations. I mean, you don't expect a whole lot from a fifth-round pick as a rookie, and I think he's a guy who could surprise some people with his contributions in small doses.
Saquon had around 90 catches as a rookie. Do you think Tyrone Tracy can get anywhere close to that?
No. I mean, I think you'd be happy if he got a third of that. If he got 30, you're talking about the number 2 pick in the draft and a guy who at that time was like seen as a possible Hall of Famer and a fifth-round pick. I think if you get 30 catches, 300 yards, and 2 touchdowns, that's like, oh, good, that was a good fifth-round pick.
Yeah, kid's got a great personality as well. Media's going to love him. Who do you think needs more time to develop but will have a solid career with the Giants?
I look at a guy like Theo Johnson. I know some Giants fans already want to pencil him as the starter in Darren Waller's absence, but I think he's a guy. He didn't have big numbers at Penn State, but that's kind of how he was used at Penn State. I think he's a guy who could have a bright future. He'll play a lot this year, but I still think Daniel Bellinger is the starting tight end. But I think in the long haul, I think Theo Johnson could be a guy with his size who develops into a red zone threat and a pass catcher for the Giants down the road. Look for him to contribute some as a rookie, but I think he's a guy who could get better as the years go by. I'd be remiss, Brandon, if I didn't mention Dante Miller. The Giants' backup running back situation behind Devin Singletary, all the backups together, Tracy, Miller, Eric Ray, all of them, they have 13 career carries in the NFL. So it's a wide open race behind Devin Singletary, and Dante Miller didn't play much in college, but I know he's opened some eyes in the building during the spring with his speed.
Going back to Theo Johnson, with that height and that size, I hope he plays above the rim. I hope every ball that comes to him reaches out with his arms, jumps up, and goes and catches the ball at the highest point. I'd also like to see him develop and show some wiggle. Catch that thing, make somebody miss, which is what Daniel Bellinger is lacking. Bellinger makes the catch, but he doesn't make anybody miss. I think Theo Johnson could really solidify his spot as TE1 if he shows a little wiggle after he gets the catch. Last but not least, who makes the biggest play of the year? Which rookie?
I'm not going to go back to the Neighbors well. I'm going to go with Tyler Nubin. I don't know if Tyler Nubin's going to start from week 1 on. I mean, Dane Belton's not going to give that job up easy as the safety next to Jason Pinnock. But Nubin will start. They'll play 3 safeties plenty. He'll be either the second or the third safety, and he's a ball hawk. I mean, I want to say he had 13 career picks at Minnesota. He's a ball hawk, so he'll probably give up a big play or two, here or there, but he'll make a big play or two. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he got beat for a 40-yard catch and then turned around on the next play and had a 90-yard interception return. He's going to be around the ball. That's his thing. He has a nose for it. So I would expect him to make a game-changing play on defense at some point during this season.
Yeah, that kid's a football player. I was joking around with him. He wanted nothing to do with my jokes, Ryan. Man just wanted to talk ball. So last but not least, are you excited for Hard Knocks tonight?
I'm very excited for it. I think we'll get the answers to some Saquon Barkley free agency questions that if you read the post, you already knew the answers to in March.
All right, Ryan Dunleavy, thanks for hopping on with us, man.
Thanks, Brandon.